I didn't notice the problem of my communication skills earlier. So I got to know it when I got admission into higher institution. That time when people are talking, I find it hard to talk in social place. I often think that it's only communication skills that I lack, but I also lack self-esteem, which that I don't have that self-confidence because that of my local language, I find it hard even to speak it in a social place. So I've been trying hard to get the best version of myself and be able to do what I've ever think that I can't do before with communication skills. And I've tried a lot of things towards that, but it keeps looking the same. But when I get to when I get to HND, I push myself beyond the limit. That I join most of social organizations that I think that being part of them will help me become that better version of myself that I want. But when I got there, they all keep saying the same story. And which that kind of story they are telling me is that I cannot do it here. Which means that whenever that I try to move beyond the limit in that place, like I try to try whatever I have never tried before and I fail at doing it. They often feel that I can never be better on it again. And will I let that the same story define my life? No, I will never. That's why I keep doing it on my own. Sometimes it's very hard that doing it alone is very hard, and I don't want to feel bad at doing it. That's why I keep struggling to get the better version of myself. And when I'm doing that, that brought an idea of having self-talk. I sometimes it's very crazy talking to yourself when like so I don't feel like talking to myself sometimes, but I just need to force myself because I'm the only person that know what I'm doing. And knowing what I'm doing and knowing where I'm going, so I keep doing it regardless of whether I feel motivated for it or I did not. I've been doing that so many times that I don't judge myself though, and I don't want to be a victim that the circumstance will define the story of my life. And instead of that, I tend to shape the circumstance to better things. There is this saying that when when the feedback of people look like you, it's better that you don't feel bad or blame them. Is that you just need to correct yourself and be good at what you are doing. So truly, I know that I lack this thing, but will I keep saying the same thing? Instead of that, I focus on building myself. That and most of the problem that I always face is that I wait for myself to be perfect at something before reacting towards it, and that's very bad, and it's holding me back a lot. Like, I know that I'm someone that learn by experience. Like, I usually learn by experience, and that's why I always focus on having that experience before I act, and it's very bad, and it is really holding me back the way that I don't believe. So I've been put it in practice by by acting along, and in the process I'll be perfect at it, because that's what make the basic difference from advance. What you do over time make is what you advance on. If you don't do it, you might not advance on it. And I must say that self-talk has been really helping me to this extent, because if I don't find people to talk to, but I truly find myself. So having myself, and I've been doing it all this alone, and thank God to where I am today, because I don't I can't do it like this before. It's very hard when I started doing it, and seeing myself doing being better like this, it's kind of progress that I've been make over time. And I believe that if I don't get back off on it, I'll be more better and more better at it. So I tried. There was a day that I was in an event, and the guest speakers of that event asked give us a the speech that he wanted to present, and ask us to circle what touched our mind from what he presented to us. And I truly don't know that we will be talking on what we circle on that note, but I just keep circling it until I circle three of the note that presented before me. So, and I'm the first person standing in the front when he asked us to talk about what we circle in that note. I first scared, like, it's very crazy, because I don't prepare to speak, and I don't ever do that before. But when I'm trying to struggling to speak about something, and I ask myself that before I stick any of this, it's truly that something might have touched my mind, and what touched my mind regarding this thing. So I just need to keep saying it. And part of what I talk about that day is, did I remember like this? So what part of what I talk about that day is being, oh my goodness, I don't forget. But what I said is that you can't want to be a scholar and find it hard to read. You don't want to be a you can't want to be a footballer and see exercise as stress. So I just keep saying it like that. And when the guest speaker see the way that I talk, and he called the attention of everybody to my side, that look at this boy, he might be frightening and be giving it like this, but he's giving the best speech that he wanted us to give. And since then, I have that self belief in myself that if I keep doing some things, I can be better at it. That's why I'm saying this thing online, not to judge me, but to encourage me. Thank you very much.